Welcome to the PHP video tutorial series, guys. This is me Ron, and in this video tutorial we are gonna learn what is PHP echo and print statement and how many data type are exist in PHP in order to store the value of different variable. Now let's start. Echo and print statement. Both statements are used to get the output, but in PHP we can echo mostly rather than print. That is, we use echo in most of the cases rather than print. Both echo and print statement are almost same, but there is a little difference between them. Echo has no return value, while print has a return value of 1. Echo can take multiple parameters, while print can take only one parameter. And finally, echo is marginally faster than print. That's why we use echo rather than print. The PHP echo statement. The echo can be used with or without parentheses. And let's see the example that use the echo statement in order to output some value. Open Dreamweaver CC and click here on new and click PHP, then create. Here goes the PHP code inside this angle bracket. Define any variable that is stored as a string or integer. You can use either echo with parentheses or not. Just save it. And open it with Google Chrome. In order to execute the PHP file in Google Chrome, you need to define the site and testing server in Dreamweaver CC. I'll provide the link of that video in the description section below, because PHP is not executed on the local computer but on the server, so you need to install one server or any server application in your computer. Here we go, 6 and 6. Now let's go back to the print statement. The print statement can also be used with or without parentheses as echo statement. Let's see the example of print. Just save it and then execute it on your browser. Here we go. The result is same like in echo statement. Now, what are the PHP data type? A data type refers to the type of the data a variable can store. PHP support of following data type: integer, string, floating. A floating data type means a data type which has a decimal portion in a integer. That means we also called a floating data type as a double data type. And another one is boolean, and next one is array, resource, and null. Further, we classify the data type as scalar data type, compound data types, and special data types. Now let's go to the scalar data types. It contains integer, float, string, and boolean. Now move on to the string data type. An integer, oh sorry, integer data type. An integer data type is not decimal number between -214748648 to 214748647. Now rules for integer: must contain at least one digit and do not have a decimal point, can be positive or negative value. Example of integer is 9 or -9. Integer can be specified in three formats: decimal 10 base, hexadecimal 16 base with prefix with 0x, or octal 8 base prefix with 0. The var_dom function is used to return the data type and its value. We'll use this var_dom function later. Now the next scalar data type is float. A float is a number with a decimal point. We'll use the float data type in our example later. Boolean. A boolean represents two possible states, either true or false, and are often used in conditional testing. The next one is a string. A string is a sequence of characters like allowed. We must use quotes in order to define the string data type in PHP and almost all in programming language. The next one is compound data type. Inside this compound data type, there are two data types, array and object. And array, first one is array. An array stores multiple value in one single variable. And the next one is object. An object is a data type which stores data and information on how to process that data. Object must be explicitly defined or declared. First create a class and then create an object of that class. As you all know, PHP is object-oriented language, so we can create a class in PHP to encapsulate the data, and after creating the class we can define an object of that class in order to access the member variable and member function of that class. A class contains a property and method. Property means a member variable and the method means the function in order to access the member variable. Now the next one is special data type. Inside this special data type we have two data type. First one is null and the next one is resource. Null can contain only one value, that is null, and null value means no value assigned to a variable during its declaration. The resource data type is used to access an external resource. Example of resource data type is database call. Now let's move to our example of each and every data type that are used in PHP. Go back to Dreamover, and first it starts with our integer. Define one variable, integer type variable. Here I define variable x that is stores 6. That means it is an integer data type. Now use var_dom function to determine the type of the variable. Here goes the parameter x. Just save it and execute it. Here goes. It gives all the information where this file exists in our local computer and what is its type and its value as well as. Now let's move on to float. And open it on in your browser. Here goes. It gives the location of the file and here goes its type and here goes its value. The next one is array. As you all know, array is a single variable that can store a multiple value. Define on variable name that stores the value of different name. Don't forget to use quotes because we are declaring array that is to the string data type. Just save it and then execute it. There you go. This is the location of the file that we store in our local computer, and the type of the variable, this is the array, and the size of the array is 3. The first index contains the string, and the string is this one, and the length of the string is 14. And the second index contains string, and the value of the string is this one, and the length is this one. It is always initialized with the 0 index. Now go back to the next data type, null. Oops, we got some error here. We forget to give the parameter. There we go. We initialize the variable x that is to take support name first, and then we give the null value to the x, and this is the location, and this is the value of that variable. Now let's move on to another data type. That one is object. Now in order to use object data type, we must create a class. To create a class, we use the class keyword, and then define on method inside the class function take, and then create object here, and then show the object property equal. We use the dot operator in C and C, sorry, in C++ in order to access the class function through the class object. But here in we use dash and angle bracket. Just save it and execute it. There you go. Yes, we access the class object. Sorry, class function through the class object. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to give thumbs up and share this video with your friends who want to learn PHP from very basic level. And one more thing, don't forget to subscribe this channel for more tech and programming video. And once again, thank you and see you in the next video.